Hey you lovely lot, and welcome back to my channel, Sazzy Bella. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is just going to be about me talking about what lockdown has been like for us. Now lockdown has been eased and you can do a lot more things now. I thought let's do a video of what lockdown has been like, our highs and lows, how we've found it, what kind of things we've done during lockdown. So yeah, that's my video. If you like my video, please hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So, let's go. So as I said, it's just going to be a little vlog about how lockdown has been for us, kind of things we have done, what I've tried to do to keep the kiddies entertained, and yeah, so lockdown was pretty scary. Kids didn't really like it at all. I mean, they suddenly had all this freedom just taken away from them. They weren't allowed to go out. My daughter was classified as high risk, so she wasn't allowed out full stop. So being in the house 24/7, with all of us, it was pretty intense at times. I mean, we're never all in the house 24 hours a day. Like, they're either at school or at work, I'm at the gym, shopping, etc. Whatever. We're never all in the house for that long periods of times. I mean, I think so for the kids, for the baby, I think she felt it. I mean, it's just me and her, so we do things together. We'll go to the gym and she'll go stay in the creche, and we'll go out and do things together. We'll go out shopping, we'll go and get out some food. We used to do quite a lot of activities, just me and her, and then suddenly we're all in the house together and that's all been taken away and mummy time has gone, and she's like, where is it gone? For my son, he actually did. He did all right at first. I mean, he got his work from school, so he could go and get it on the website. Or he got a homeschool pack, so he was pretty occupied with that. Then obviously he has his PlayStation and his Fortnite and all the other games he loves, and then he has his toys, his books, so he could pretty much entertain himself for quite a while. But I think when it got maybe like 2 months in, it got a bit much. Like, he wanted to go out now, he wanted to see his friends. I remember when he was playing Fortnite one day and then suddenly his friend added him as a friend request. You've seen his little face, it was so sweet. He was so happy to speak to him, put his headset on, they could hear each other, they were playing for ages. It was so nice. I mean, they hadn't seen each other for so long, and to like hear their voices again, I imagine for them it was really nice for them. For my eldest daughter, so as I said, she was classified as very high risk, being having autism, and with her other health issues as well, so she wasn't really allowed out. I mean, we went out for walks and stuff around the house and down the road, but nothing too far. I think it hit her the most purely because she's got a routine and it all just completely changed for her. I mean, so before she was in school and she'd come home, she'd play, she'd watch Peppa, you know, dinner, bedtime, so on. It all just sort of changed to being at home all the time and trying to entertain her at home all the time and keep up a routine, and trying to make a new one as well that she could handle and she was all right with it. And yeah, it was pretty hard. I mean, I think she did quite well. She did definitely have some really bad days where she didn't like it anymore, and you could tell she wanted to go. She wanted to see her friends, she wanted to go to school, she wanted to go outside a lot more. I mean, being cooped up all day, it's not nice. So I know definitely now, with the lockdown being eased and everything, we managed to go out. We've been out shopping, we went to the farm. Well, we tried to go to the farm, that's a different story, but we did go there, kind of, but yeah, different story. So we've been out quite a lot, and I know she's really enjoyed herself, so we've tried to go out every single day now for like really long walks or to the park, go out for food. Tomorrow we're going to the zoo, which I'm going to vlog with the kiddies. I know she's absolutely going to love it. Every time we go to the zoo, she absolutely loves it. Yeah, so lockdown definitely wasn't very good for her. I mean, as I said, I think she did all right at the beginning, but it's just as it continued to go on, you could tell she was just getting really fed up, and the things that she would usually like to do, like watch Peppa or play with certain toys, you could see in her face she was just getting very bored of it now, and she wasn't really feeling it anymore. And being at home all the time, all she wanted to do was eat. So she had her breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but because she's always at home, you know how you boredom eat? She was definitely developing a habit of boredom eating, which I don't like at all. Shouldn't boredom eat. Yeah, but now with the lockdown being eased, she's definitely got a lot better because we're going outside now. She's been able to release all this energy in her. She's doing so much better now. I think lockdown in general for me and my partner as well was pretty intense. I mean, we're always like in the same room now all the time. He's not at work anymore, and I'm not doing my usual things anymore. And we're always together with the kids. It got pretty crazy at times, but I think overall, I think we did really well as a parenting couple, co-parenting, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think we did pretty good with the kiddies. As I said, with the lockdown being eased now, we've definitely enjoyed it as well. We don't like being cooped up in the house, and now being able to go out and get the fresh air for a longer period of time, being able to go out more than once a day is really, really nice as well. I mean, before you could only go out for like an hour or something, and you can only go and get food shopping once. So, yeah, it's really nice to go out a lot more now. Yeah, definitely a lockdown high for me. Kiddies probably won't agree, but I really enjoyed the time I had with my children. Obviously, they go to school when they do their own thing, but being able to be with them all the time and watch movies with them and play with them, and I really liked being with them a lot. It was really, really nice. I mean, we could all just sit there and watch a movie and cuddles. It was really, really sweet. So that was definitely a lockdown high for me. I think for the kids as well, they like being with mummy. They can do all these things now when they're usually at school. No, we can do things with mummy, and even with my son after he'd done his homework, he knew afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna do this with mummy now because I made a sort of like a structure chart thing for the kids so they knew what they were doing during the day because I didn't want them to be bored or run out of things to do, so I wrote times and like a schedule for them of things they can do during the day. So my son had homeschooling, then he could do some baking, or he could read a book, play with his toys, play on his PlayStation. With my eldest daughter, she had to do some sensory activities, then she was allowed to go on the iPad. We have our now and next board, so she knew, okay, now is activity, then it's play with toys or watch Peppa Pig. Didn't really do that with baby. We just sort of kept up what we were doing before. I just tried to play with her a lot more, make sure she wasn't bored. She started walking during lockdown, which was another high for me. It was really, really nice to see. I mean, we've got such a small place, but she was able to take her first steps. And right now, today, she's literally running down the hallway, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of her. I mean, like I said, we have a really, really small place, so she can only walk so far, and then she's, to a wall or into the next room. So definitely. And now with lockdown being eased, we're able to go out to the park, so she's like walking on the grass now. She's doing so, so well. So I'd like to say that's a lockdown high for my baby, that she's learned how to walk. I don't know what my lockdown high would be for my eldest daughter. I mean, as I said, I think she found it really, really difficult. She did really well. I'm not gonna lie, she did do really, really well. She held a lot in. I mean, you could tell when she was really getting annoyed now and wanted to go out. She used to just walk to the front door and wait at the front door, like, and you could see it in her face, "Mummy, I want to go out," but you have to try and explain to her that she can't go out and why she can't go out, and you don't know if she really understands, but she sort of walked off after. So I think she understood she couldn't go out, but she didn't like not being able to go out. So definitely now she absolutely loves it. So some activities I tried to do with kids. So we started baking a lot, like just cakes and bread and everything. Came up with games. I made up some new sensory activities for my daughter that I did in a video previous video. One that I can think of right now, I got a pot, put so beans or spaghetti hoops or some porridge, oats or something, and I have these little Peppa Pig magnets, and I put them in the pot, and she sort of had to fish them out, so she had to touch the texture to get them, which she really enjoyed. Before lockdown she wouldn't have done that, so she did really well, especially with wet texture. She's not really fond of touching that, but yeah, she did it, and I'm very proud. Other things we did, I mean, I think we overwatched Frozen and Tangled and Peppa Pig. Like, it was just on on the TV all day, every day. Just like a background sort of noise, and so they could play, but then that would be there. Yeah, I can't really think what else we did. I think we just mainly just played and watched movies, and obviously the homeschooling got pretty intense as well. I mean, it's not just, oh yeah, they do one thing a day and then that's it for the day. It was like when you go onto the website and you go onto his class, it had the times from 9 till 3:30 and what lessons he would usually do, and then it was sort of my job to be his teacher now and take over and show him, like, this is what you got to do today. So I'd write it out for him and I would check his work after. So yes, I became my son's teacher, which was very interesting. I definitely learned a lot from him. I am totally really bad at maths and everything, and when I used to have to write out for him and give it to him, I'd be thinking, oh please don't ask me how to do this. I have no idea, but he knew it, so he taught me. So that was another lockdown high for me. He taught me some things that I should probably have known, but he retaught me, which was really, really nice. Yes, I have a few lockdown highs. I mean, I got to spend time with the kids. As I said, my son taught me some new maths things. Lockdown lows, I think it was more just not being able to go outside. I think was quite, and the whole situation was really scary as well, and my son having asthma and my eldest being high risk. The whole situation just, it got overwhelming at times, and got really scary. Like, if we had to go out food shopping, we had our face masks on, our gloves, but I'd still be like panicking the whole time, like we were going to catch it, and it's just a scary situation to be in. I'm so happy, like, it's going down, and where the lockdown's being eased and everything's just a bit more like mellow and chilled. Obviously when we go outside, I'm still OTT about everything. I still make them wear the face mask and the gloves, and just keep the social distancing away from anyone. And when we go out and do things, we went on the train a few days ago, and I was just trying to keep them all in one corner, like, don't touch anyone, don't touch anything. So obviously I want them to be able to enjoy things now, because lockdown's being eased. I want them to be able to go out and try and do normal things that they did before, and yeah, which we are starting to do now. We've got all our activities written down for the summer, and I think they're going to enjoy it. After being cooped up for so long, it's going to be really, really nice for them to be able to go out and enjoy themselves again. So yeah, lockdown has definitely had its highs and lows for us. I'm really happy it's sort of going down now, and we're able to do our normal activities, and yeah, and the kids are happy now. You can see it in their face because we started doing things and going out. They know, we're allowed to do some things now, and now my daughter can go outside and she doesn't have to be cooped up all day, and it's really, really nice to see. So yeah, lockdown has definitely had its mixed emotions and been very, very intense. But I'm happy that it's over, and we're gonna do our things now for the summer. So they've got all the summer to look forward to, and it's gonna be really, really good. And I'm gonna vlog most of it every time we go out. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. So yeah, that was my lockdown video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to do a video of how lockdown has been like for each of us, and I know for everyone who's watching this, they've definitely had their own experiences of lockdown and what it's been like for them. And yeah, I'm just happy that it's over and we can start doing our normal things again. Well, as normal as it can be. I mean, we're still going out with our face masks and our gloves and social distancing, so yes, have to keep that up. But I'm happy we're able to do our normal activities again, and yes, we will be going to the zoo tomorrow, which I know the kids are absolutely looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. I love the zoo, it's amazing. I love animals. So yes, you will be seeing that in my next video. yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Bye.